Have you ever done community service?
Mm-hmm.
Actually?
Yeah. I got a lot of stories. Yeah, I had to do a court-ordered beach cleanup for my firecracker horse assault incident with the police. And you clean up shit on the side of the freeway and the beaches.
Yeah.
You see the guys in the little vests. And I actually waited too long. I'm a procrastinator, and at that time I was a stoner, and guess what? I still am.
That's better than being an amateur procrastinator.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I had 10 days beach cleanup. I did like one of them, and then I was like, I don't want to do this. And then I got an extension because I waited to the last second.
Sure.
And then I waited the last second a second time. I called my lawyer. I was like, I need another extension. He's like, no, like it's not. He's not gonna give it to us. You already got one. Right. And you had like 8 months to do 10 days. And I was like, not long enough. And then I actually, it was calendar perfect to where I had 8 days to complete it. Yeah. And 9 days before court. So you have to be perfect. Like I cannot miss a day. Right. But I was scheduled to work at Trader Joe's, but my homie, my manager, he was kind of hood. He had Raider tattoos. He'd been locked up before. He understands.
I like how Raider tattoos is how
you got a Raider tattoo. You've been locked up. Them's the rules. All my cousins, everyone that does have a Raider tattoo has been locked up. So I go to him, and he's cool. He's LA, and I'm like, hey, dude, I'm gonna go to jail. I can't go to work tomorrow. So he got all my shifts covered. And then you got to show up early, though, because it's first come, first serve, and they only take like 20 knuckleheads.
First come, first serve
to the community service.
Okay.
So I was getting there early because if I'm 22, I don't get to do it.
Got it.
So I was there early every day, and I also found it comical that every single day I did it, I would run into a different buddy of mine that was also in trouble. I'm like, oh, what'd you do? Heroin. I'm a firecracker. And then on the last day, this guy, I think his name was Bob or some shit. He's an old white dude with the white Santa Claus beard. And he was they talk shit because it's a weird dynamic. They have the power and they're like, I'll send you home. And they're dealing with knuckleheads. It's dudes with dudes and there's, there's fucking peacocks going, oh. And most of the criminals don't really like listening. That's why we're there. Right. And so Bob, the state worker, is talking shit to my homie, and he's there for opioid abuse or drug possession or some shit. He's a good man. And anyways, he's talking shit to him because he's like nodding out or whatever. Yeah. And then I think call him a drug addict or heroin addict because we're telling stories. I'm pretty sure that information was revealed. And then I said, shut the fuck up. Like I started talking shit. And I was like, you probably got heroin in your beard right now, Bob. And then everyone laughed, and he goes, go home. And it was like my last day. And I just put my head down and pretended like I didn't hear and just started sweeping real hard. And then he didn't actually do it. And then I did it, and I didn't go to jail.
Wow.
Anyways, don't do drugs.
Ignoring your command works sometimes.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I didn't hear nothing.
He didn't say it. Yeah.
you sweep a little extra here. Yeah, the beach cleanup was actually harder than the freeway cleanup because the freeway is just usually you're just picking up trash. Yeah. And the beach, it was like a storm day, so all the seaweed that washed the shore, we were picking it up and putting it into like a bulldozer trough, and then they were dumping it. You know how heavy seaweed is?
I bet with the water, it probably makes it
wets it. Like all of us had sore backs, dude. We're like, oh. And it was also fun to see some of the balls on the guys that had like the same circumstance as me. We're like, I got to do 10 days or I'm going to jail. And then you just didn't see them the next day. And you're like, good for you, Pedro. You fucking gangster. Go to jail. That's right. I know a lot of homies where they're like, pay 10 G's for DUIs, pay 10 racks and go through all this shit or go to jail. And I'm like, I'll go to jail for 2 months. I ain't paying that. But then it's LA County. You get out in 2 weeks, a week. No big deal. But you might see some shit in that week.
Yeah.